Hello, this is Steve Schwartz with the TradingRoom.com TradeLAB review for the day. It is January 3rd of 2014. See how in denial I am? My name is Steve Schwartz. I'm with Edward Preston, and I want to turn my partner and friend over to you to give us a review of the trade of the day. Important that you read this, and we will hand off the screen right back to EP. So there you are. You take the screen, EP.
I'll take it. In fact, I think I've had it, Steve. So just
okay.
On the safe side, I'll pass it back over to you for the hypo.
Yeah. Let me just
get guys. So
one second.
Go ahead.
It's important. Okay. Just once again, it's important that you read the following risk disclosure. We recognize that the purpose of the TradeLAB RQED workshops and the IQ trading rooms are strictly for educational and instructional purposes. Past results are not necessarily indicative of futures results. And now I will turn the screen over to you, GP. Thanks for your patience.
Yeah, guys, and just the reason why Steve's asked to show that too, I know it's sometimes annoying to a lot of you guys, but the reality is trading is risky, right? So it's very important that you guys understand that what you see here is not something we expect to see you guys do in a matter of a couple of days. It's a craft, it's a trade, no pun intended, and trading is what we did today, and basically taking advantage of some great opportunities. I mean, just take a look at the screen right here. From left to right, you have a metal, gold. You have an energy, crude. You have another energy, natural gas. And you have a grain, soybean. You like to trade currency? Got that too. There's the Aussie franc. A lot to talk about. I could probably easily spend 20 minutes just doing a top-down analysis, but I don't have 20 minutes to do. So I'm going to just sum it up real quick and just pick a few of these. First one I'll start with is probably a fun one to talk about. This is crude oil. Crude oil had a very dramatic move down yesterday, as you guys can see that. Big drop in the market. So today coming in, we're about halfway into the bear zone, put a short on, and actually had a 2-lot, and actually got stopped out of one of my 2. It looked like it was starting to break and going neutral. It took me out, but I made back what I lost and put some in the black here back into the piggy bank with this 75% move. There is a report coming out at 11 o'clock today, and I've elected to just take back what I lost and cover it my 75% target, and that would be a good example here of a loss and a winner. Losing is part of trading. And here's another one, gold. Gold, a bounce off of the bull level. You can see the green levels down there, the bull and the bear, a little bounce off of it, profit target, and then again another break even as we really just stayed neutral. I just recently got long again, looking for some more momentum out of that market. That's the gold market. Trade of the day that Steve referenced is this guy right here. This is natural gas. I've actually had 2 winners here today. We started trading as we do every day at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is what we call our tea time. So there you have it, a 2-7 combination of channels helping us with pinpoint entry with the dotted line, our RQ2, and then the solid purple is the RQ7. I elected to work with the 7, took a profit target here. Market came all the way back up, and I said, that's it, you're not taking back what I've made, so broke out back to the high side and just covered with a smaller loss, but net a pretty good trade. And then here with the report. Now, this stop I have up here represents where my stop was originally. I had a stop above the opposite bias level. Market, as you guys can see, broke down, and before the actual report, this is where the report came out, right? Before the report, I got my first profit target close to where I got out earlier this morning, and then I let a second one run. And as you can see, the market broke down into our secondary zone, secondary bear zone, and it went down to about the 50% mark, and that's where I took my money off. That was about $530 of open trade equity. Between these trades that you're seeing today, talked about gold and natural gas, and what do we got? We got a treasury note on as we speak. It's been a pretty good day. Can't complain about where we're at with with closed trade equity. This is actually representing the 3rd stellar day of trading. I mean, the last 3 days have been nothing but fantastic, and had a great end to December and a just fantastic kickoff for January. Right? So it just gives you an idea of, and this gives you an idea of the trades that we've been associated with. We've had crude oil, NASDAQ, natural gas, gold, and the S&P, to mention a few. Do have a few positions that are still in the market. We're watching here inside the lab. This gives you an idea of the open trade equity that I'm currently working with. That gold I just talked about, a little bit against me. Got an SP, it's a little bit against me. And favorable would be the Aussie franc and the New Zealand dollar. Interested in actually taking the profits off on this Aussie franc. This is a cross pair for those of you that trade foreign exchange. And we're getting closer to the end of the line, tea time. As we get closer to 11 o'clock here, I'm going to probably take this one off or at least get tighter with the stop and start protecting what I've made. So there's a little top-down analysis for you guys this third day of January. That ends the week on a good note. And thank you guys for listening. We'll catch you guys next week in the Trade Lab.